friends, welcome to my channel Take a Bite with me Ashika. Today I will be sharing my mom's recipe, a Mangalorean famous dish, that is kori roti, and the chicken curry recipe I will be sharing with you all. So let's begin the recipe. First, let's heat up a pan. To it I'll be adding 3 to 4 teaspoon coconut oil. Once the oil is hot, let's add 2 tablespoon coriander seeds, 1 tablespoon cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon black peppercorn, and we need to saute this for 2 to 3 minutes. And after 2 to 3 minutes, there are few ingredients which has to be added to this pan. So first, there goes 5 to 6 garlic cloves, then 1 small sized onions roughly chopped, and then goes few curry leaves, a small piece of ginger which is nicely crushed, and a small size of tamarind, a small piece of tamarind, and then goes 7 to 8 Byadge red chili and 7 to 8 Salem Gundu red chili, a small red chili which we get in the market. So we need to saute these nicely. Then to the same pan goes 1 small cup freshly grated coconut and half teaspoon turmeric powder. Now let's mix this well and saute this for another 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes, you need to switch off the flame and allow this to cool completely. Remember to check the description box for the clear ingredients which I have used in this recipe. And once it's cooled completely, we need to transfer this to a mixture jar or a wet grinder. My mom prefers to grind a non-veg masalas always in a wet grinder. So I'll be showing this recipe in a wet grinder. You can also use a mixture jar to grind the masala paste. We also need to add 1 to 1.5 cup of water to get that smooth fine paste. Meanwhile, I have also marinated 1 kg chicken with 1 teaspoon red chili powder, some salt and half teaspoon turmeric powder, and kept it aside for about 15 minutes. So now to this marinated chicken, I'll be adding the ground paste. Always remember friends, the masala paste which we get from this wet grinder will be so smooth, fine paste which we won't get in the mixture jar. Touch wood, just look at my mom, how expert she is in using that wet grinder. She's adding some water to the wet grinder to remove that excess masala paste. Which later she will transfer it to the same chicken. Once it's done, we need to nicely mix them using our hands. You need to coat it nicely. Now to the same chicken mixture, she'll be adding 1 onion roughly chopped, salt as required, and some ginger finely chopped. Always remember, we have also added salt while marinating the chicken, so be careful. Mix the chicken and the masala paste nicely. Then we need to keep it on a flame. Remember to cook this chicken on a low to medium flame Close the lid and cook this for about 7 to 8 minutes. And after 7 to 8 minutes, do open the lid and check the chicken whether it's cooked nicely. And at this stage, please do check the salt. In my home, we use a clay pot to cook non-veg items normally. So if you have it, you can also use them. So the chicken is nicely cooked, the masala is boiled nicely. Now to this, I'll be adding 1 cup of thick coconut milk. Not a diluted one, the first batch coconut milk what we get from that ground coconut. Once the coconut milk is added, mix it nicely and the chicken curry is ready for you. So now it's a final touch to the chicken curry, I mean the Mangalorean Kori Roti curry. So here I have taken 3 tablespoons of ghee. To this I'll be adding half onion finely chopped. And I need to fry this onion till the color of the onion changes to light golden brown. So the onion is changing its color and the chicken curry is also ready. If you want, you can also add finely chopped fresh coriander leaves to this ghee and fry them, but I don't like the taste personally. Again, it's your choice. Once the onion changes its color, let's transfer it to the chicken curry. Mix it nicely and the chicken curry is ready for you. So let me serve this. This will be every Mangalorean favorite dish. I mean the non-vegetarian people's favorite dish. Even it's my personal favorite. I just love this with the roti. So friends, do try this in your home and do let me know the outcome in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this recipe, please do give a big thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe my channel for more such wonderful recipes. Thank you once again.